Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can start. Zain,
The conquest of learning is achieved through the knowledge of languages by Roger Bacon. Hello everyone. A warm and fruitful morning to one and all gathered here. Let me introduce myself. I'm Zain and I'm from GVHSS Payoli. I feel so blessed to be here as the anchor of today's session, Lab 33, titled as SCEL, Student Centered English Learning. LAB, Language Acquisition Program conducted by English Graduate Association, has been taking up many activities for the strengthening and empowerment of students across Kerala. First, I would like to congratulate EGA for taking such an initiative. Let's get into the program. Before starting an event, we need the blessings of the Almighty. I would like to invite Mitasha from GVHSS Payoli for reciting the prayer. Mitasha?
Prayer. There shall be showers of blessing. This is the promise of love. There shall be seasons refreshing. Sent from showers of blessing. Showers of blessing we need. Mercy drops round us are falling. But for the showers we plead, but for the showers we plead. Thank you.
Thank you, Mitasha. Now I would like to invite Anugraha from GHSS Tevanur to deliver the welcome speech. Anugraha.
Good morning to all. I'm Anugraha A, studying in Government High Secondary School, Tevanur. Today is the 33rd session of Language Acquisition Program conducted by English Graduates Association with the title Student Centered English Learning. It gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the welcome speech on this auspicious occasion. First of all, heartily welcome our inaugurator, Dr. S. Ravindran Nair, sir. He is the academic coordinator of textbook development team and he is the head of department of curriculum SCRT Kerala. Hearty welcome, sir. With great honor and respect, I would like
Thank
to
you.
welcome our resource person, K Gireesh, sir. He's a state key resource person, Hello English Kerala, and he's a former block program officer, URC South Coricot. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
I would like to welcome the real person behind the program. That's our Vadekandi Narayanan, sir. Welcome, sir, to the program.
thank you, Anugraha.
Now, I would like to welcome our anchor Saint from GVHSS Payoli and Mitasha from GVHSS Payoli who sang a beautiful prayer. Now, I would like to welcome Srinanda from GVHSS Payoli who is going to deliver the vote of thanks. Welcome, Srinanda. And at last but not least, heartily welcome each and everyone gathered here.
Thank you, Anugraha. Now, let me invite our Vadekandi Narayanan sir, the backbone of lab, our guide and strength. Sir, I am inviting you for the inaugural address.
Thank you, Zain. Good morning, everybody, respected persons and dears. Today we have reached the 34th, 33rd episode of our language acquisition program, LAB, conducted by English Graduates Association. First of all, let me congratulate the performers, the anchor, the person who has delivered the prayer, the person who has welcomed to the gathering, and the person who is going to deliver the word of thanks. We have got very eminent persons today. Ravindran Nair, sir, the former head of the department, curriculum SCRT, we have got as inaugurator, and Gireesh sir, the Hello English State KR, we have got as happy. We are very happy today. I don't want to prolong my speech. All the best for the program. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now my duty is to invite our chief guest, Dr. S. Ravindran Nair, sir, who is the former head of the curriculum SCERT Kerala and works as the academic coordinator of textbook development team. Sir, I am inviting you for the inaugural address. Sir, you are
Even sir,
not
your mic is
unmuted.
mute. Even sir, your mic is mute.
Ravindran sir, please unmute your mic
Okay.
and speak.
So thank you, Sain. Yeah. So very happy to see you all. It is heartening to know that Vadagara Education District, the teachers, the enthusiastic teachers of Vadagara Education District, English teachers of Vadagara Education District, under the able leadership of Sri Vadakandi Narayan, who is playing a pivotal role in organizing this program, join hands with the different schools, teachers, and children to make this program a grand success. I feel proud to learn that this is the 33rd program of this organization, LAP, Language Acquisition Program, organized by English Graduates Association. So many miles to go, 33rd session. Let it be a continuous process. Let it be a lifelong process. I wish you all the best. I would like all the children and teachers to join this program every day and make maximum use of it. We all want to learn English. Everybody likes to learn English. So my simple question is, what is the difference between learning and acquisition? You acquire the language now, but in your classroom, you learn the language. Learning versus acquisition. So if you want to learn the language, you must acquire the language. For example, imagine that you go to Bombay or Mumbai now. You don't know Hindi, even the basics of Hindi. But if you stay there for at least 2-3 months, you will automatically learn the language Hindi. You will be able to speak the language, use the language effectively for the purpose of communication. You will be able to read the language, you will be able to communicate with the language, and also you will be developing mastery over the language. But if you learn Hindi as a course of instruction, you will learn anything and everything about the language. So in our classroom, there should be learning as well as communication. We learn English right from class 1 onwards and up to class 12. That is a compulsory subject in Kerala, where learning takes place. It is a course of instruction, right from sounds to nuances of literature. It's a long journey. It's a long journey. You will be interacting with a lot of teachers, a lot of students, resource persons, and all. And the outcome is mastery of the language, mastery over the language. That is the outcome. Everybody wants to learn English. Why do we learn English? What is the importance of learning English? From the very words of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, you can understand the importance of learning English. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru once said, English is the major window to the world. We dare not close the window. English is the major window to the world, and we dare not close the window. If we close the window, it will peril the future. These are the very words of the greatest visionaries of all time, the greatest of all visionaries, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Maulana Abdul Kalam Azad once said, as far as Rajagopala, C. Rajagopalachari, he said, English is the gift of Goddess Saraswati to Indian, bestowed on Indians. So it is the gift. It is the gift given by the Britishers. That is why India has achieved a lot greater heights among the world nations. Chinese did not learn English because their language is Mandarin. They promoted learning Mandarin, and now they are repenting. And learning of English is very active, very serious in China, and they are making every available opportunity to learn English because they want to interact with the rest of the world. That is why. So English, because it is an international language, it is the language of power. English is the language of power. English is the language of the time. As you all know, if you have the power of English, you can move anywhere in the world. In India, anywhere in India. In India, it is acting as a lingua language or as a lingua franca. The states were divided based on the languages, and there should be a common language to connect. There should be a common language to communicate, and that English language serves the purpose. So, without knowing English, you can't move to the rest of the world. You will have to confine yourself within the periphery of your own locality. So it is the language of mobility. It is the language of power. It is the language of opportunities. English is the language of press. It is the language of trade. It is the language of industry. English is the language of science. English is the language of technology. It is the language of medicine and art. It is the language of space. It is the language of planets to explore. It will be the language of universe forever. So this is the importance of English. That is why we learn English. From class 1 onwards, we learn it as a compulsory subject. So what I want to suggest now is, apart from learning, you should get opportunity to acquire this language. Acquisition versus learning. So for the acquisition of a language, you need not have textbooks, you need not have teachers, you need not have grammar books or vocabulary books or thesaurus, etc., dictionaries, etc. You can acquire the language from the surroundings. Make maximum use of the language. Use the language to learn it. So, for the acquisition of the language, there should be sufficient input. For sufficient input, language atmosphere should be created around you. An ecosystem of language should be created around you. You must listen to English. You must make use of every available opportunity to use English, to speak English, read English, write English, and communicate in English. Communicate only with English with your teachers. Communicate only in English with your friends. Listen to radio, podcasts, make available available opportunities in internet to learn the language. There are audio books, audio stories, and most of the explanations in internet. 80% of the language of internet is English. You must understand that. 80% of the language of internet is English. So sitting before internet, knowledge is at your fingertip. To get that knowledge, you need English. So in order to explore internet, you need English. So in this digital world, because of the advancements of science and technology, the science and technology advanced through this language only through this English. So you must know, you must make every available opportunities to acquire this language. Better, you must understand this. Better lead to better production. Make use of every available opportunities for better reception. If you receive as input, you can produce it as output. Better reception leads to better production. Better exposure leads to better reception. So exposure to the language is a must. Every day you should expose yourself to the language. You can learn a few words every day. Whenever you confront with a new word, you must understand its meaning, its spelling, its pronunciation, and also its use and usage. So understand that word fitting in a sentence. A word does not derive its meaning in isolation. The word derives its meaning only when it is used in a situation, used in sentences. So learn that language, learn that word in new sentences, new situations. Apply this word wherever new situations arises. Listen to language. Spend a few hours, spend a few minutes to listen to good English. Your teachers will give you ample opportunities to listen to good English. As I told you, if there is better reception, there will be better production. That production can be in the form of speaking or in the form of writing. Production. Reception can be in the form of listening as well as reading. So you'll have to develop receptive skills as well as productive skills. As you all know, we learn a language for LSRW, the listening, the skills and competence. Listening skills, speaking skills, reading skills, and writing skills. Apart from all these, you will have to develop communicative competencies, communicative skills, then interactive skills, then reference skills, then creative skills. If you want, then you can write a few lines every day. You can write a few sentences every day. You can develop a story. You can develop a story out of a situation. So make maximum use of the language. And my message is use the language to learn and not learn the language to use. You are all learning the language to use. That is not fair. Use the language to learn. Every day, make use of the language. Make use of every available opportunities before you. That should be your motto. Again, fluency and accuracy is important. So accurate words or appropriate words should be used in relevant situation, appropriate situations. If you have accuracy, you will develop fluency. So accuracy, fluency, and appropriacy must be taken into consideration, right? So considering the importance of English, the government of Kerala has introduced English as the first language as the second language up to class 10, and for class 11 and 12, it is the first language. You can opt to the second language. So up to class 10, English is a compulsory subject. Even up to class 12, though it is a first language, this also is a compulsory subject. So that is why we learn English in every class. Okay? So the classroom experiences provided by you is only limited. You may be sitting in a class up to 40 or 45 minutes or maybe 1 hour or 2 hours. But you can be immersed yourself in the situation whenever you get time, wherever you get opportunities. So, immersed in the language, automatically the language will come to you. So, use the language to learn the language. There should be quest for learning English. Unlike learning other language, you must give special emphasis. Set apart a few hours to learn the language, to acquire the language, and be the master of this language. Mastery language learning is intended from learners. The world is full of competition, It is in this competitive world. Those who run fast can win first. Those who run fast can win first. So it's a running race. So you have to learn a lot. I'm not prolonging my speech because this is only an inaugural address. And I would like to confine my inaugural address saying that use the language, maximum use of the language. So on behalf of the teachers, on behalf of the students, on behalf of the organizers, and also on behalf of the parents and public who are attending this program, let me, with your kind permission, let me inaugurate today's session. And I declare that today's session is inaugurated. And also, let me congratulate resource person of the day, K Gireesh, who is the state KRP, key resource person, who is very energetic and enthusiastic. He'll be able to cater to the need of this session today. And this special thanks goes to Sri Vadakandi Narayan Master, who has invited me to inaugurate this program. My special thanks goes to the anchor of the program, Master Sain, Natasha, Anugraha, Sri Nanda, and all the students who are attending this program. So let this program be a grand success. Let me end my few words reciting a few lines from Robert Frost. Woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. The exact translation of these lines is this: മനോഹരം മഹാവനം ഇരുണ്ടഗാധമെങ്കിലും അനേകമുണ്ട് കാത്തിടേണ്ട മാമക പ്രതിജ്ഞകൾ അനക്കമറ്റ നിദ്രയിൽ ലയിപ്പതിന് മുന്നിലായി എനിക്കതീവ ദൂരമുണ്ട് അവിശ്രമം നടക്കുവാൻ. അനക്കമറ്റ നിദ്രയിൽ ലയിപ്പതിന് മുന്നിലായി എനിക്കതീവ ദൂരമുണ്ട് അവിശ്രമം നടക്കുവാൻ. വിദ്യാർത്ഥികളായ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് നടന്നു മുന്നേറുവാൻ അതീവ ദൂരമുണ്ട്. അതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ ഭ്രമാത്മകമായ ഈ ലോകത്ത്, ഇന്റർനെറ്റിന്റെയും ഡിജിറ്റൽ വേൾഡിന്റെയും ഒക്കെ ഈ ലോകത്ത് അന്തം വിട്ട് നിൽക്കാതെ, ആകൃഷ്ടരായി നിങ്ങളുടെ ലക്ഷ്യം മറന്നുകൊണ്ട് നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരവസ്ഥയിലേക്ക് പോകാതെ ലക്ഷ്യം മുൻനിർത്തി മുമ്പോട്ട് പോവുക. ആൻഡ് മൈൽസ് ടു ഗോ ബിഫോർ വി സ്ലീപ്, ആൻഡ് മൈൽസ് ടു ഗോ ബിഫോർ വി സ്ലീപ്. നിങ്ങളുടെ ലക്ഷ്യത്തിലെത്താൻ ജഗദീശ്വരൻ സർവേശ്വരൻ നിങ്ങളെ സഹായിക്കട്ടെ എന്നും, ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള പരിപാടികൾ അധ്യാപകർ ഓർഗനൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് പരമാവധി ഉപയോഗിക്കണമെന്നും, ഇത്തരത്തിലുള്ള പ്രോഗ്രാമുകൾ ഇനിയും ഉണ്ടാകട്ടെ എന്നും, ഈ പ്രോഗ്രാം ഒരു 1001 എപ്പിസോഡ് വരെ പോകട്ടെ എന്നും ആശംസിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് നിർത്തുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം. താങ്ക് യു അനന്ത.
Thank you, sir, for being with us and enlightening our minds with your great thoughts.
Thank you.
Now I feel privileged to invite our resource person, Mr. K Gireesh, sir. The state key resource person of Hello English and former block program officer URC South Kozhikode. Now he works as an English teacher in GHS Trikulam. With great delight and enthusiasm, I extend my pleasure to welcome you, sir. Now the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sain. A very good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is indeed a rare privilege I enjoy today in being with you. Definitely a privilege in the sense a gathering of this kind where we have Zain, who is anchoring the program of GVHSS Payoli, Mitasha, who rendered prayer again from GVHS's Payoli, Anugraha, who is going to extend gratitude note. Above all, Dr. S. Ravindran Sir, former head of the department, curriculum development program, and of course, textbook development program. I'm so fortunate in working with you, sir, while we were working with the story preparation as part of an SCRT module development program. And it's really not a matter of hyperbole that he has been there with as a ready reference in terms of ELT every now and then. I would like to express my deep sense of joy and gratitude to Devendra sir for being with us. And of course,
Thank you.
Narayanan sir, who has been volunteering and who has been in the stream to manage a program, great program of this kind. And all my Baiju sir and all my veteran teachers, respected parents, dear students. Thank you for being part of the program. I would love you all to pay your attention to the screen to begin with the program. Well, this is English Graduates Association Stage Lab 33. So do feel that we have been part of a program like Language Acquisition Program Lab 33. Even Lab 20 was a great kind of success we have come to know, and programs of various kind are being carried out. And this is 33, where we will be focusing on student-centered English learning. I hope you could see the screen. Can you, my dear children?
Sure.
Yes. So, yeah, okay. I hope you can read the screen. You have a message. Can anyone read the message? Can anyone read the message on the screen? Come on.
That one in the red, right?
Yes, sir.
You get what you work for, not what you wish for.
All right. Okay. So at the outset, we have a message with the great father of our nation, Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, followed by a message, you get what you work for, not what you wish for. All right. What do we call this? What is this?
A quote,
What is that you have just read on the screen? Come on.
a message.
Yeah, of course, a message. Very good. It's a message. Well, so a message are reflections. So my dear children, dear all, we are going to begin the session with your reflections. Maybe your prayers to the world, sometimes your hope for tomorrow. Sometimes it so happens that you want to make something happen in the world. So we are going to make a start with that session. Just your short messages. Well, what we're going to do is that everybody will be preparing a short message, and you will be preparing your messages in the chat box. You can just type your message in the chat box. This is your message to the whole world. Remember, it's your message to the whole world. So try to make it as your own reflections, as we put it, like your prayers, maybe your hopes for tomorrow. So this is the first task I'm giving you. Is that okay? Just very short messages. Okay, I'll be so eager to know your chat box. Okay, how your messages are going to be. Feel free, no kind of stress and strains. Just identify yourself. You are the center. and you are personalizing your message. Of course, you are engaging your contact to get attention of someone. So you're providing a message to action. Okay, time starts. Come on. Are you all with me, my children? Is the message clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine.
Gireesh sir, one message was already presented.
Yeah, I'm seeing, sir. Thank you. I'm seeing. Well, Nandana has come up with a message. We have message from Gagi, Nanta, Aditya is there, Fatima, Bishra. Its message is not seen. Well, Deepak Arun is there, Nedaja Krishna, Afia Office, Shiveda S, Srinanta and Srinanta, Aryananta, Nantana, Gargi Nanta, Deepak, Shiveda, Archana Santosh, Basima, Vaishali. Okay, the rest are very busy typing their messages. We have Vaishali P, Zain Hamsa, Srinanda S. Srinanda, Unimaya, BG. Come on, carry on. Feel comfortable. It's not something very serious. Okay, just put your thoughts into ideas as short messages. We have Aparna Rajesh. Come on. Please don't be under the impression that you are running short of your time this time. Nothing of that kind. Go cool. Deebu Pradeep here. Shiveda, Ratna Fatima. Rafna Fatima, is that all? Okay, by the time others type the messages, I want you to read out your messages. Okay, we are all very particular about your reflections. I mean, Nandana A. Can you hear me, Nandana? Nandana A.S. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, come on. Just read your message, Nandana.
Neglect the negative.
Neglect the negative. Okay, very good, very good. Okay, neglect the negative. We will come to the messages and sum it up afterwards. Now, come on, Gargi Nanta. Can we hear your messages, Gargi?
The thing we done today is the fuel for tomorrow.
All right, very good, very good. The work we done, the thing we done is the fuel for tomorrow. How about, yeah, come on.
Sir, I wrote one more quote that is, the secret of success is failures.
Yeah, the secret of success is, the secret of?
The secret of success is failures.
Good, wonderful. The secret of success is, that is, of course, we learn from mistakes. As Alexander Pope puts it, the great writer of Augustine era, we learn from mistakes. To err is human, to forgive is divine. Wonderful. Now we have, Aditya DA. Aditya?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, Aditya, can't hear you. Aditya. Aditya?
Hello, sir.
Hello, yeah. Come on.
Enjoy the little things.
Yeah, enjoy the little things. Little things are always beautiful. Okay, little drops of water make the mighty ocean. All right. Very good. Little mistress. Fatima Bishra's message is not seen. Deepak Arun. Deepak Arun. Come on, Deepak.
I have two messages. The first one is when you have a chance, lend a helping hand.
Yeah,
And the
great.
second
Yeah.
one was that, help the helpless.
Wow, it's really an eye opener. When you have a chance, lend a helping hand. Now, let's help to give out, to stretch a helping hand is really counts. Wonderful. Neeraj Krishna,
Yes, sir.
Neeraj Krishna,
Yes, sir.
come on. Are you there or not?
Make our mother.
Make our,
Yes, sir.
yeah, come on, come
Make
on.
our mother nature happy, and she will also make us happy.
Very good. So nature and nurture. Okay, this is really relative. Let's make our mother nature happy and she will also make us happy. Nature never did betray the heart that loved her, as Wordsworth says it. We have Afia and Afis. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, come on.
Where there is big life.
Wow. Where there is love, there is life. Where there is love, we have heard of. Where there is a will, there is a way. Where there is love, there is life. Definitely wonderful. Love and to be loved is the greatest happiness in the world. Okay, as all of us know, Shiveda. Shiveda, come on.
Yes, sir.
Uh,
Wake
come
up
on.
every day with a smile.
Yeah, we keep every day with a smile. Let's keep a smile with us every day. Finding happiness in small things. All right. Srinanda and Srinanda in.
Work hard for tomorrow, but not be like a machine.
Wow, work hard for tomorrow, but not be like a machine. That yesterday's unborn tomorrows, why fret about them if we are really studious this moment? Very good. Arinanda,
Yes,
Arinanda,
yes, sir.
come on.
Fine.
Yeah,
Love your surroundings.
very good. Love your surroundings. Okay, let's be with nature. Let's love our surroundings. Nantana DP,
Yes, sir.
come on.
Find happiness in small things.
Okay, of course, find happiness in small things. Very good. Good. Gargi Nanta.
Sir, I already said the
I'm
two
sorry, I'm
quotes
sorry, I'm
about.
sorry, I'm sorry. Yeah. Deepak Arun already said Shiveta, Archana, Basima, I'm sorry,
Sir,
Basima. Come on.
make your present better, then your future will be better.
Yeah, once you make your present better, your future will be better. Vaishali, good, good Basima. Vaishali,
Sticking to smart work will make you successful.
sticking to smart work will make you successful. Very good. Zainamza.
Love your surroundings, but be aware of what you have.
Yeah, love everything around you, your surroundings, but be aware of what you have. Very good. Come on, Srinanda and Srinanda. Yeah, absolutely. Unnimaya. Yeah, smile every day. Aparna Rajesh.
Be wild for a while.
Be wild for a while. Wow, that is something different. Very good. Deepu Pradeep. Okay, no, Shivada Rati. Well, very happy to see love nature and that is side work by making a small smile in your face. When you make a small mistake, Devananta, if you correct it, you are already beautiful. If you can't respect, don't even open your mouth. Don't work too hard, work smart. Well, dear all, uh, congratulations to every one of you for having come out with wonderful messages which are not simply inspiring. These are all really your messages which are your reflections. I would love you to have a look at the screen. Well, so your hopes for tomorrow, what you want to make happen in the world, all these are part of the messages. Of course, you had a text. The message is the text that offers the reader something new that is important to him or her. So we have seen that the messages really energize us. It is pleasant when the reader feels entertained. Okay, we are all entertained. You were all reading your messages. Sometimes it's more inspiring. The reader is made to use his imagination. Okay, so the moment we start reading your messages, we start reading it. Once we have completed reading it, we start using our imaginations and we put ourselves in place of that, how it looks like, or how am I going to make myself a change. So this is a very important thing. You're identifying yourself as the center, you're personalizing. So above all, this is, we know this is really understandable, it's simple in nature, pleasant, interesting, and stimulating. Okay, once again, congrats to everyone. Now I want you to have a look at the word on the screen. Can you see the word?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Come on, what is written on the screen? What is there on the screen? Come up.
It's a saxophone. It's an instrument.
Yeah, it's an instrument. Very good. So I have just displayed a word on the screen. So you are going to create as many words as you can out of this word. Simple. I would like you to come out with words which are not so common, if possible. Okay, not necessary. This is the task. We have a word on the screen, and you're going to create as many words as you can out of the word on the screen. All right, your time starts now, and you can
Sir.
take. Yeah, come on.
Can we rearrange the letters?
That is not the task now. Of course, you are at liberty. You are free to rearrange if possible. That becomes more challenging. Okay, wonderful idea that you mentioned it. It's okay. That is you are free to do that. Okay, the task is what I have said in the beginning, and that also may be done. Okay, if you are very particular. Very good that you have said it. Come on, who's going to take a turn?
Phone.
Come on. Phone. All right, phone.
Shapen.
Okay.
Ox.
Axons.
Sorry.
Axons.
Axons. Okay.
Oxen.
Oxen comes up. Oxen.
Hoxes.
Open. Come on. Storm your brain.
One.
One. Very good. Okay, there is oneness. Oneness.
Box.
Eggs. Okay, fine.
Search box.
Fox. Okay, very good. Well said. Come on. Eggs comes up. Okay.
Hop.
Sorry.
Horn.
Sorry. One. Okay. You already said. No one. Hope is there. Okay. Great optimism. Yeah.
Sir, nope. N-O-P-E.
N-O-P. Nope. Wonderful. Nope is there. Now.
Sun.
Come on. What's that? Sorry.
On.
S-O-N. Sun.
Sun. Very good. Now I want any of you to come up with words associated with the word saxophone. Come on. Some 5 words. Come on. No time for small talks. Come up.
Music, instrument, sound,
mouth. Music, instrument, mouth.
Mouthpiece.
Sound.
Melody.
Yeah.
Bass. Octaves.
Wow. Vibration. Very good.
Pitches.
Yeah. Octave. Vibrations.
Pitch.
reverb, pitch. Very good. Okay, thank you for being with us. Congrats to everyone. So please have a look at another word. We have a word called, I want every one of you to take turns. I'm not calling you by names, but it would be nice if everybody gets a turn. Come on, read out the word for me.
Aquarium.
Aquarium. Aquarium. All right, all right, all right. So do we go on with the word, very word, aquarium? Come on.
air,
Aquarium. Sorry?
air,
Aqua.
I want you to produce words which are associated to the word aquarium.
Aqua.
Some five words. Some five words.
Aqua.
water,
Aqua. Water.
water,
Green plants.
Plants.
vegetable, water,
It
fish,
would be
plant,
it would be nice if if the answer comes up one at a time. One at a time, please. One at a time. Come on. Yeah. Is that all? Huh? Sorry? Can you spell the word? Can you spell the word?
Fish bowl.
Fish bowl.
FISH.
All right, all right. Fish bowl. Fish bowl. Got it, got it. Fish bowl.
Aquatic museum.
fish tank,
Aquatic museum. Wonderful. Aqua.
Green plants.
Green plants.
Corals.
Corals.
Fish.
Huh?
Fish.
Corals. Yeah, coral. Coral island. Corals. Fishes. Shallow fish. Ocean. All right. You have the next word, screen, on the screen. Come on. How about this?
movie,
Screen. Movie.
Pictures.
pictures,
Pictures. Huh?
television,
Pictures.
Television.
Creator.
Television. Sorry.
Technology.
Technology.
Colorful.
Sorry.
monitor,
Sorry.
Display.
monitor,
Monitor.
Display. Monitor.
bulb,
Innovation.
Curtain.
Innovation. Sculpture.
light,
Light.
Colorful. Separator.
Colorful. Colorful. Separator.
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 Screen.
Visual image. Visual. All right.
Creator.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. How about the word landscape? How about the word landscape?
greenery,
Yeah. Green.
green,
Okay, let's
Agriculture.
do one thing. This is the last word. This is the last word. You can
mountain,
type. Wait, dear all.
Scenery.
You can type. Please. You can type as many words possible related to the word landscape in the chat box. Okay. This is the last word. Just type as many words as possible related to landscape in the chat box. After which we will move on to the next session. All right. Just type as many words as possible. Okay. This is such a very familiar word that you must have number of words related to landscape. Go on. Okay, scenery, nature, environment, greenery, mountain, a flat surface, geography, mountains, hills, forests, plain, landslide, countryside, river, forest, back roads, forest, mountain. Well, Gagi Nanta, you have come out with number of words: scenery, painting, view, outlook, panorama, photography, sketch, geography, desert. Congrats. Visible, scenery, natural, painting, photograph, scenery, view, outlook. All right. Congratulations to everyone. Mountain, soil, view, forest, birds. Okay. Every one of you, you deserve special admiration in a fraction of seconds. Within no time, you are all very smart, enterprising with number of words. Okay. Love you all. Congratulations once again. Now we will move on to the next task. Can you see the screen, dears?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir.
Next is a very interesting task. That is, you are going to have a 30 minutes talk. No, let it be 1 minute talk. You're going to speak out on any of these topics. Okay, you are free to choose any topics and you could speak out. You can speak out. Remember, feel very free to speak. It is not what you speak out, it is not about accuracy, clarity of course counts. It is not about the way, the grammaticality, your accuracy, the way, nothing. It's all about the way you speak. I mean, your fluency, your confidence. Okay, feel cool. Let us not be under the impression that I'm not going to make mistakes, nothing of that kind. Okay, just a 1 minute talk. You can just speak about any of these things. Okay, who's going to take a turn? The funniest thing that has happened to me, what I think about social media, my three wishes are: why my friends are important to me, who is your hero, maybe he's my role model or he's my hero. If I had the power to change the world, I would do all these things. The most exciting event in my life. This is the most exciting event in my life, which I cannot uh, forget. This is, it cherishes that memory in my mind. Any one of you can start talking. The funniest thing that has happened to me, what I think about social media.
Sir,
Yes, come on.
what I think about social media.
Very good. Come on, come on.
Social media is a place where everyone talks about their life, talks about what happened to them on a particular day, vlogs, pranks, many things are there. But when we check like Instagram, TikTok, people show their cars, houses, and everything. And I know one of my friends who is a big fan of Instagram and he's always on Instagram. But after he uses like for an hour and a half, he's always like, my life really sucks. I don't want to live anymore. Like, I want to be like other people. The real thing is, on social media, no one talks about their like real life or their full life. They just show the good things and like their cars, their houses, what kind of food they eat, or something like that. Like one day they'll have a car, the next day their car is like broken down and they're maybe in a fire accident. Half their hand is like burnt off. We won't know. So all we know is that we should be depressed because someone else is better than us. That's not what we should do. What we should do is look at their life, see what we can do to improve our life, and be happy for what we have.
Very good, very good.
Sir,
Wonderfully said, wonderfully said. Congrats, Sain, Hamza. Okay, wonderfully
sir,
said.
my name is
Sir, can I?
Come
Arinanda.
on, come on, come on. Iron, sure, sure. Irinanta.
Sir, my
Okay,
name
sir. Sir, I'm from Government MGHSS Tadamangalam, Kollam
Okay,
district.
fine.
So, okay, sir. So I love to speak about my role model,
Yeah.
one of the topics. So, if I tell diplomatically, I will surely suggest the name of my parents. But in other side, if you ask me who's my role model, definitely, without any doubt, I'll say it's Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who was the former president of India and who played a leading role in the development of India's missile and nuclear weapons programs. Why? Okay, then if you ask me why I love him, uh, I'll say once I read his autobiography named Wings of Fire, and it was very pleasant when reading it. It describes his story and it's very motivational too. When I read that story, I understood that if we have any problems or struggles in life, it is not even very difficult to pass that struggles. It's too easy to pass because he has come over a lot of difficulties in his life, but he reached this president of India. He's a very motivational person, inspiring person, and his speech, which we can see in the social media, internet, and everywhere, if we listen to that speech, It tells us how important education is, how important life is, how we have to spend our time, and etc. etc. A lot of things, we can learn a lot of things from APJ Abdul Kalam, and he's definitely a role model for me.
Congrats, Arindam, for your very eloquent account on your role model. Very good.
Sir, my name is Gargi.
Come on,
I'm
Gargi, go
studying
on.
in
Come on,
government.
come on, Gargi.
I'm studying in Government Higher Secondary School, Devanur in Kollam district.
Very good.
Sir, I would like to express my three wishes. I don't know whether it happened or not.
Yeah.
First one is to go to space and to create a record that the person who spent most days in the space. And the second one is to conquer the Mount Everest. And the last one is just my imagination, that is to fly like a bird above the sea.
Wow, that sounds very interesting, Gargi. What to say? Such fearless, impeccable. Of course, dreams which are really unprecedented. Okay, congrats. Keep going. We'll get to you. Okay. Well, come on. Who else? Love you all for being so imaginative, so inquisitive. Okay, your may all your dream result in reality. Okay, such accomplishments. Come on, take your turns. Whoever feels like speaking can take turns. Okay, no barriers.
Okay, so I'm gonna take about the first one.
Yeah, come on.
Funniest thing, I don't think this one is quite funny, but it was sure funny and scary for me. Like, I want to be in the military, like, specifically, anyway, I just want to be in the military. I started trying to aim for the Air Force, but until now, to get anywhere, just in the military, action, dude, doing the action, not behind the scenes, but in the action. So I like, going out with my gun, like, moving around my countryside or behind the house. There's some, forested areas, so I just go through there. And I went through there like a couple of months, an entire year of lockdown. I just going through there with my toy gun like someone, just go, walking through there, chilling. Then one day, I got out of my house and I was trying to walk up. Then I heard the news that, that they were trying to clear the, forest, the weeds and stuff, and they encountered 5 snakes when they started. 5 really big snakes, and that really gave me a shock that I was actually walking through that area every single day. Every single day, I went past my own head. Like there were snakes up there, and I was walking straight through there. And this is the last thing I expected to see. There was gigantic snakes just walking around. That's the last thing I was expecting, and yet still there it was. Now I am not going up there that often anymore because I'm clearly scared of what I just saw. So I'm just, staying out, go out a couple of meters and then come running back. It's really, this gives me goosebumps, knowing that I just walked through a place filled with snakes, venomous snakes. And that's not even the funniest part. There was a lot of other funniest things that happened to me. Like when I was young, I was presumably a bit stupid, Yeah, just walking through stuff, just thinking about like I gotta catch this fish. I'm gonna go catch some fish. I was tying this bucket in the hand, and I acted a bit stupid. Like I was moving, I was alone. I could have just brought one of my cousins around, but I didn't. So I slipped across, this pathway. I just slipped and fell down. It's not that deep, but the thing about it was that I was scared to see a headless snake just right like that. I was scared. I screamed.
A headless one.
Yeah, headless one, and I was like screaming and throw the bucket over the ridge, and I ran like the way. I was like running. My father asked me like, "What's going on? What happened to you?" It's like nothing happened. And I'm hiding that there's a bit of scratch on my hand. I'm like hiding it. Nothing happened. Nothing. I'm just running down. Just take a ring. I got back. And Then I slowly told him that I saw a snake lying headless in the ravine. And we came to check it out, and it was actually dead. There was no need for me to actually be scared of that. It was a dead snake, just probably knocked out by you know, a mongoose. And I was scared of a dead snake. It's not even alive. It's been dead for hours, and I'm like, snake! Yeah, run! I was really stupid. Like, why wouldn't I have brought my cousins along? What if I slipped into a pond? Like, that's really stupid sometimes. And I remember that and like cringed, like, can't believe I did that when I was young. There is still a lot I want to talk about, but I'm gonna prolong this session by a couple of hours if I do. So I'm just gonna halt myself over there and let the others speak.
Thank you, Deepak, Arun. Really, it's really one of a kind. I mean, the event, as if witnessing the real thing, to all of us. And of course, your things cherishing, like being at Air Force, moving around amidst the snakes, of course, being scared of a dead snake. Really, what do I say? Definitely, this strange thing. You are so dare, and I mean, you have really unfolded to this event, and it's really nice that it is really nice that these kind of things are also happening. It sounds funny. Sounds funny. At the same time, this is a kind of really strange thing, and happened to us. I mean, sharing it in the midst. We'll get to you now. About others. Who else? Come up.
Shall I?
Yeah, sure. Abinu.
If I had the power to change the world,
Hmm.
many things that if I could, I would change about the world to make it a better place. I would like to remove the feelings of hatred and greed from the people and would replace it with the feelings of love and compassion for all. I think this change will make the life of people of earth much easier and joyful. And I want everyone to think bigger. We should end global warming, crime, war, pollution, etc. And I can bring about peace and harmony, not in the society but also in the minds of people. The society today needs proper treatment, and I would like that to be the power to make everybody happy and to solve everybody's problems and make all the world happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Abinu Mohan. That means the change comes from within. So once we change, we'll be able to make the whole world, go for a change. Wonderful. Many of you feel like speaking. I understand, I'm sure, but we are going to move on to the next sessions. We will have sessions afterwards. I'm so happy that you have really come out with your responses, really your personal reflections. Congrats to Sain Hamsa, Aryananta, Gagi, of course, Deepak, and Abhinu. Congrats, everyone. Though many are waiting for their turns, we will be getting back accordingly. Well, so let's see. These were some of the topics you had. Normally, it takes some 150. It's a kind of communication game, we know. Normally, it takes some 75. Normally, it takes 75 words if you go for half a minute. If it's because a 1 minute, since it's a 1 minute talk, it has some around 150 words. So you're understanding who your audience is. This is a family where we what we call our group, like SLAP, language acquisition program. I mean, graduates association program, a gathering of this time this year, and we are all attending to that. So the targeted group is, of course, our friends around. And so whether you are formal, less formal, whether you need to be funny, normally when you go for a speech, you have a beginning, middle, end, and at the end you have an end. You go for a conclusion. Sometimes we have an introduction which is really arresting, a gripping one. Here in all the contexts, as you put it, you were more, the ending was a little more engaging. Rather, you were speaking in the form of a story. That means you were you had some personal anecdotes with you, your personal experiences. So see what makes a difference. Your 1 minute talk includes you were engaging your personal experiences, your personal anecdotes. Especially, I think we had Deepak speaking out. He was talking from his perspective, his personal experiences, and again, your perspectives or your points of view of the world, as Abhina put it. The way she wants to change the world, and again going to the spaces, as Gagi said it, going to the space, and of course conquering the mountain Everest, now flying in the air. See the way we look at things. Irananda's role model, of course, why she wants to put, why she wants herself to put in the place of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Despite your struggle, you are getting over your difficulties, and we move on. We keep ourselves going. Okay, so this is, this adds a lot, or the presentation becomes really lovely when we are all about including or incorporating your personal experiences to the one you are presenting. Well, we have a game now here. Watermelons are wonderful. Congratulations once again, every one of you. Could you see the screen or not? Hello, dear
Yes.
all.
Yeah, we can see the screen.
Okay, okay. Could you tell me what is there on the screen? Come on, just read it. Come on,
Watermelons
everyone.
are wonderful.
Watermelons are wonderful.
Wonderful. Very good.
Watermelons are
Yeah,
wonderful.
yeah. Wait. I hope you might have played this game already sometimes. So this is just a game. Watermelons are wonderful. So you are going to present an idea. You are going to present an object here. You are going to present an object here, and you are not going to reveal. You are not going to reveal the object to the group here. Instead, you will use the word watermelon. You will substitute the word with watermelon. Am I clear to every one of you?
Yes, sir.
You are going to
Yes, sir.
substitute your word with watermelon. For example, we have watermelon. Can anyone read it? Can anyone read it?
Watermelon is the group of people which the authority.
Authority, yeah.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Watermelon governs a country or state or a particular ministry in an office.
Very good.
Watermelon is the system of the government.
All right.
Watermelon is the system or group of people governing an organized community.
Okay, okay. So, congrats. Watermelon is a group of people with authority. It governs a country or state or a particular ministry or an office. Watermelon is a system of the government. Watermelon is a system or group of people governing an organized community. Now, what is watermelon?
Democracy.
It can be democracy. Anything
Winning
more?
ministry.
Ministry. All right. Anything more?
Executives.
Executors. Come on. Go on.
Police?
Yeah.
Could be police?
Yeah, that could be.
Okay.
More of that.
The government.
The government. The government. What about the government? Of course, then it is the government. Okay, who said it is the government? They are all possibilities. The rest are also possibilities. But what do you think the government would be? Will government would be a better substitute here? Government is the group of people with authority. Okay, this is the task. This is the task. I don't need to repeat it. Now we have the next task. Please have a look at it, everybody. Come on. Can you read it?
Igloo.
Yeah, dash is not. Come on, now read it. Just read the hints for us.
Is known as no house, is also called no head. Side is helpable from snow. Is a dome shaped structure building? Is Eskimo house.
Okay, the answer is very easy, and you have said it. Congrats. It is igloo. Now, what is the task here? You are going to design a task here. Okay. So, what is your task? You will be preparing 5 statements for your word. Okay. And the group will be answering your word. Okay. Substitute will be, you can begin like watermelon. You can begin like watermelon and you will be giving 5 sentences with watermelon. And what will be the substitute, or what is the real word will be given by the group. Okay, who will take a turn? Who will take a turn?
Watermelon navigates the cursor in a computer.
Watermelon navigates the cursor in a computer. Come on. Yeah.
Is named after a living creature.
Sorry?
Is named after a living creature.
Okay, a living creature.
Mouse.
Yeah, it's a mouse. Okay.
Yeah, you got it.
With no more of the options, the answer came out mouse. Come on, very good. Congrats to both of you. Now, others. Come on, I want you all to actively participate. Love you all for being very active here. Come on. The first task was for very small children. Okay, a group of this kind should come up with statements, not simply giving answers. Come on. Come on.
Watermelon is red.
Watermelon is red.
Watermelon has black seeds.
It has black seeds.
Watermelon is really tasty.
It's really tasty.
Watermelon has thick outer shell.
Is it watermelon?
Watermelon has
No.
outer shell. Yeah. Would you like to give one more clue, Sain, Hamza? Sain?
Watermelon is red.
Watermelon is red.
Watermelon has black seeds all over the place.
Yeah, it's red. It has black seeds.
Watermelon has thick outer shell.
Thick outer shell. All right.
Not very thick, just thick.
Okay, just thick. It's not very so thick. It's not so thick.
Watermelon is really tasty, and watermelon is an exotic one.
Wow, it's really tasty. It's really an exotic one. All right. What more you need from him? Okay. Thank you. Now, come on, try out.
Is it a dragon fruit?
Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Congrats to its dragon fruit. Congrats Deepak, Arun and Saint Hamza. Come on. Others take turn. Yes. Put the rest in trouble so that, they have a chance to keep on thinking, and the way you have done it, of course, Saint Hamza. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure. Just think of an object in your mind and see, make as many questions as possible, which has a hint in it, which has a clue in it. At the same time, something that is not so easy for them to pick it out. Come on. Yeah. We have many in the group. I think only if you are responding, the few will be responding soon. I understand. Everybody has to take turns.
Can I?
Hello.
Sir, can I?
Sure. Nandana, please carry on.
First hint, watermelon leads our life.
Watermelon?
Leads our life.
Okay.
Second one, watermelon runs reminders for our life.
Okay.
Third one, watermelon tells us time is passing.
Wow.
Can anyone answer?
Time.
Clock.
Yes, clock or watch. That's the right answer.
Wonderful. Congrats to both of you. Okay.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, sure. Neeraja, go on. Try out.
Nowadays, watermelon is a necessary thing. Watermelon can connect people all around the world. Watermelon can give information about anything. Yes, correct.
Okay, let her complete. Okay, don't be in a hurry. Okay, let her complete. Neeraja, is that okay?
Two more hints.
Yeah, two more hints. Okay, please wait. Please be patient.
Watermelon can be carried with us to anywhere. Watermelon is a tool of entertainment also.
Oh, wow. She made herself very clear. Come on. Did you all listen to Neeraja? Come on.
Technology.
Neeraja?
iPhone.
Mobile phone.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Mobile
wonderful,
phone.
wonderful, wonderful to both of you. Okay, and for the thing you have designed, Neeraja too. Congrats, everyone. Come on, does anyone else want to take a turn?
So
Try
can
some.
I?
Sure, 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 sure. An unknown voice. Who is that? Can I know who the unknown voice is?
I'm Nandana Krishnan from
Yeah, of course you
JPC
can.
Seven.
Nandana. Come on. Whoever wants to try, come on, go on.
Okay. Watermelon is the necessary thing in our life.
Okay.
In 2 years,
Yeah.
uh,
In 2 years.
it's in. We can get it in more colors we want.
We can get it in more colors we want.
It helps to keep our mouth and nose uh, from the dangerous insects.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, mask.
The very hint, the third hint, discloses, unfolds the secret very easily. Okay, wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, there is variety. Congrats to every one of you. Okay, who wants
Sir,
to try?
can I?
Put everyone in trouble. Put everyone in trouble. Yeah, good.
Can I?
Please, may I tell you something? May I tell you something? I want you to be very particular about your clues, and you can gradually unfold your clues. And please make sure of yourselves that you're not simply, assisting them to reach out the answer. Okay, let them have some time to think over and reach out the answer. It's not just about, picking some information and making it five. No, come on.
Sir, can I?
Sure. Aparna Rajesh, carry on.
Watermelon is made to protect a people from rain. Watermelon is also meant to protect a people from sunrays. Watermelon is carry anywhere. Watermelon is a portable device. Watermelon is a self-help device.
Okay, Aparna. Hello.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. Is that okay, Aparna?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Congrats. Yeah, come on, Gargi. Oh,
Without watermelon, our math is not completed. Watermelon always want a pencil with it. Watermelon can create only circles.
Compass. Is it a compass?
Is it a compass?
Yes.
is that compass?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Can I?
Wonderful that you are coming up with a number of
Can I?
ideas. Yeah, sure. Abhinu Mohan, come on, Abhinu.
Watermelons are a magical fruit. Watermelon called the super fruit. Watermelon are incredible, delicious, and packed with nutrients. Besides its unique flavor and fragrance, watermelons are tropical fruits with a yellowish green skin.
Mango,
No,
Mango.
no.
No, she says it's not mango.
orange,
How about a jackfruit?
No, one can answer, one can attempt only once. Come on. Let others, come out.
Pineapple? No.
Hello. Is that
Jackfruit.
pineapple?
Yeah. No.
Devananda, what do you say? Is it pineapple?
Papaya?
Is it?
No. Pineapple? No.
Do you want her? Do you want? Hello, excuse me. Do you want her to give the clue once again?
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
come on,
Magic
Abhinu,
fruit.
come on.
Watermelons are magical fruit. Watermelons are the super fruits and are incredible, delicious, and packed with nutrients. Besides its unique flavor and fragrance, watermelons are tropical fruits with yellowish green skin.
Tropical food with yellowish
Green skin.
green skin.
Papaya.
See what is specific in the clues. Yeah, come on.
These kinds miraculous fruits.
Passion fruit.
Guava.
Orange.
Guava.
Almost all fruits came up.
Yes. Papaya.
How about a banana?
is it
Someone said
guava?
the answer.
Abhinu Mohanan.
Yes, sir.
Is that okay? What is the correct answer?
Guava.
Gua. Okay, Gua is the answer. Okay, congrats. Who said Gua?
Sir,
Who said Gua? Gagi. Okay. Congrats. Okay. This is something, it's just a game. Is that okay? Does anybody else want to try? Last chance?
Yes.
Sure. Sridhanda, come on.
Watermelon is heaven. Watermelon is the place to get knowledge. Watermelon is the place to enjoy. Watermelon is the
Sorry, you
place.
are getting cut. You are getting cut, Sinanda. So please be made sure of your network and okay. Sinanda, come on, speak out, speak out. Sinanda,
Watermelon
okay, come
is
on.
watermelon is the place to get knowledge. Watermelon is the place to enjoy. Watermelon is the place that we grown after 2 years.
It's not clear.
It's not clear. It's not clear. Yes, sir, it's not clear. Sinanda,
Can you type?
we want your message to be seen. Okay, please do type it in the chat box. Okay, we will see that. Sinanda, now itself. Okay, we are all here for you. Do type it in the chat box. Okay, no problem. Network sometimes it happens. No issues. Okay, by the time Sinanda types it, one of you can try. Okay, one more can try. Come on.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, sure, Irfana. Come on.
It's 92% water, so eating it helps us stay hydrated.
Earth.
Watermelon with seeds is sweeter than without.
Grapes.
Is it? Is it?
No, it is about watermelon, I said.
Watermelon.
Hello. All right, all right, all right. Now, what about the message we have? Okay, wait. Yeah, watermelon is. We have a message from Sinanda. Watermelon is heaven. Watermelon is the place to get knowledge. Watermelon is the place to enjoy. It is the place to that we've gone after 2 years.
School. It's a
School.
school. Higher
Is
secondary.
that school, Sinanda?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. Congrats.
School?
Congratulations. Yeah. She said it's school. Congrats to every one of you once again for being very active, for participating and you're having come out with kinds of thoughts. You being naughty and of course really intellectual and witty in your remarks and responses. Thank you so much, and we will move on to the task. Next task. Dear all, could you see a picture here?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes.
Yes. Okay. So this is the next task. You are going to describe this picture. Okay, a very simple task. The task is that you will be describing this picture. Is the picture clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Well. So I want you to just describe this picture in your own words. Okay, take some 5 minutes. It would be nice if you manage a paper. Maybe if you're working with your phone, no issues. Whatever, I want you to react to this input, and this is displayed on the screen. Either looking at this picture, you can give an account of this picture. No issues. Okay, dear all. Hello, hello.
Sir. We're here, sir.
Yeah, yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Try, try, try. It's your turn. Yes.
So can I?
Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Come on.
So my name is Gargi.
Yeah,
This picture, there is a river, and it was really like crystal.
yeah.
Two people are bathing over there. Some
Okay.
are laying on the green cool floor. There are five people. They are really relaxed. The river bank was covered with green blanket of grass. It's
Wow.
so beautiful. The blue water is so nice to see. This is an amazing picture.
Very good, very good. Wonderful, wonderful. May I know your name? May I know who gave an account of the picture?
Gargi.
Gagi, Gagi. Okay, okay.
Sir,
Congrats, congrats, Gagi. Yeah, come on,
Morning.
go on, go on, go on.
I'm Arinanda from Government MJHSS Tademangalam.
Okay, Arinanda, go
So,
on.
so 1 minute, sir. Sir, I think this is the painting Bathers at Arsenies.
Yes, it is.
Yes, okay. I think it's painted by Paris Suret, right?
Yes, you are. Yes, you. Congrats, congrats. Okay, come on. Now may you
Oh,
may add on.
okay, sir. So this picture is
You are
very beautiful.
Arinanda. Arinanda, is it?
Yes, sir.
Ah, come on. Yeah.
This picture is a very beautiful one, drawn by Piri Suret. This is the painting Bathas of Arsenies, and this picture indicates the traditional values of a particular place. And here we can see a river, some persons resting in the river, someone laying in the grass with a small puppy. It's so cute,
Yeah.
and one sitting there on the banks of the river and watching all those activities happening there. And one is sitting near the river and watching the men, uh, like that. So many activities is going on the banks of this river. This is a beautiful picture depicting the natural view or the traditional view of a place.
Congrats. Wonderfully said. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. Others take turns. Okay. It's not essential that you get to know more about this picture. I mean, about the background, from where the picture comes of nothing. Apparently what you feel like, how it looks like. Okay. This is all you need to know. Come on.
It looks like a nice painting for
Yeah.
me. Yeah, there's a couple of guys relaxing on the beach, having a nice day after a, you know, hot day. They're like taking a bath, sitting on the beach, the side bank of the beach, and just, relaxing, taking a day off. It's amazing, and it's quite beautiful to see sites like that. Guys are taking a day off, relaxing with a good, blue water just flowing down the river, not polluted, and the green grass. It's so relaxing to look at. Beautiful, very much.
Very
And
good. Yeah.
however, there's a point I'm a bit confused about, and that's the background, which is like a bridge, and I believe I see a factory in the the background
Okay. Okay.
where smoke clouds are erupting from. So I can say that air may not be that good, but other than that, everything is so beautiful. Other than that, I stated everything's good.
Wow. Congrats, Deepak. Well, come on, others. Okay,
So
we will get to you. We'll get to you. Yeah, come on, come on.
it looks like a riverside or riverbank. Some people are sitting there and
Same.
they're all enjoying it. One of them is sunbathing, most of them, and the other two guys are taking a dip in the pool. One of them kind of looks like he's drinking the water from that river, and he's probably gonna get like diarrhea from drinking that
Okay.
nasty bacteria water.
Okay, 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 okay.
And one
That
of them
sounds
has a
interesting.
puppy, which is very cute and very nice to have. and they're all sitting in the grass and they are feeling the beauty of the earth.
All right, all right, all right.
Sir, can
Thank
I?
you. Yeah, sure, sure, sure. Come on.
Sir, my name is Sadashesh and I am from GHS Astevanu.
Hmm.
This is a scenery of riverbank. There are
Yeah.
five boys. Two are bathing in river and one is lying on the bank.
Yeah.
Two of them are wearing a cap. A dog is near the boy who is lying.
Yeah.
There are three boats in the river
Hmm.
and there are also trees. The boys are enjoying their weekend. This is a
Okay.
picture that reflecting the beauty of nature.
All right, all right, all right. Congrats, congrats. Um, Anybody else?
Sir, can
So
I?
can
Ah,
I?
Neeraja, come on. Devananta, Devananta. Neeraja, who is speaking up? Yeah, come on.
Sir,
Neeraja first. Neeraja.
this is a beautiful painting that looks like a family's picnic moment is captured,
Wow,
and there
yeah.
are five members in that family.
Mm.
The father is lying on the ground and watching his children playing in the river, and the mother
Okay.
is also happily watching their children play.
Mm.
And the elder boy in this family is a kind of depressed and he is not ready to play with his siblings and simply watching the activities going on
Okay,
there
okay, okay,
and
okay.
simply sitting on the bank of the river.
Yeah, he's drooping. Yeah. Mm.
And there is a beautiful dog laying beside the father and enjoying their picnic. And this family is in a beautiful place with lots of trees and a river with crystal clear water. Thank
Thank
you, sir.
you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Neeraja. Yeah, Devananda.
So it's a beautiful painting.
Yeah,
There is a beautiful river in this picture, and there are some
yeah,
people in the picture. Some of them are
yeah.
in the banks of the river, and some are bathing in the river.
All right.
One person is lying on the grass along with a cute puppy. It's beautiful. They all
Yeah.
are enjoying the nature beauty, and from this picture, we are also enjoying it.
All right, all right. Very good. Well said, well said. Anybody else? All right. I know many might feel like speaking out. Well, dear all, we have a picture here, and congrats to every one of you who have responded. I'm so happy. I'm so elated. I'm very proud of being your, what do I say, mentor during this session. Like, the way you explore, the kind of meta reading, the way you interpret, your creativity, which are really appreciable. Like, the way you have described it, being imaginative, and of course, the real craft of the, behind the artist also was disclosed. Period Friday, and Deepak's description, like, another way of putting things, like, it does not feel like that scenic, but they are the smokes and river. The river gets once, as the river is not so, as it is nasty, dirty, he gets diarrhea. Of course, it's a kind of a family picnic. Of course, Devananda's account on the cute puppy bank bathing. Congrats, everyone. This is how we have described a picture. May I tell you that, we have a picture here, and normally we are going to give our own descriptions to the pictures. You are trying to, you're going to give your own comments, or these are your perspectives or your points of views of particular picture. So the word, what are some of the things we have given importance to? Definitely where the scene takes place. See, you have really said that the scene either takes place in a village, or maybe takes place somewhere else. And of course, how the weather looks like. Sometimes some of you have mentioned it, like, the weather could be fine, it could be bad. Sometimes it's a sunny, or maybe a raining time. And if so, who all are there? There are, this number of people in the, maybe in the foreground. Looking at the picture, sometimes you would say there are this, how many people are there? There are some 3 or 4 people are in the foreground, and there are many in the background. And what these people are doing, they are doing this. Sometimes they are playing, sometimes they are bathing. And afterwards, you go move on to the vivid details. What next? Coming to that, the boy, the particular friend has a black dog. It has. And what are the other details, regarding the dog? It has something and it is sitting up. Sometimes it may be sitting up, it may be lying down. Again, in front of that or behind something is there. On the right, this is what happens. On the left, it happens. So there are some. And about the river also, you have mentioned the river looks like this. So this is how we have. Sometimes you go for your speculations. Please be with me. Sometimes you speculate. You have a guesswork. That is, this is probably a major river or maybe a minor river. The river looks like in the background you can see this. So it is long ahead. Sometimes it is turning around. He's looking at the person who is sitting there. His feet are again. What about his feet? Please have a look at his feet. His feet, they are maybe on the bank or sometimes dangling in the water. And about his clothes also, his clothes are spread out. Sometimes the clothes are behind him. So each and every details. So let us be under the impression that we are very sharp. We are very sharp at pinpointing each and every or minute objects which are there in the picture, as we have put it. So you are giving a summary of what you see. You are talking about what things are there in the picture. Afterwards, you go for adding details. Definitely, the way you are speculating, your conjecture, your guesses about what is there in the picture is also really a determining fact that counts. Your speculations is really a creative kind of thing. You're being you construct like smokes are emitting. Okay, sometimes Vailopilli, Mambaram, the great poem by Vailopilli has been interpreted by Vijayan Master. Regarding maternity, mother's love. So definitely, sometimes William Shakespeare's, I think Shylock. To all of us, Shylock is the villain, anti-hero of the Shakespearean play Merchant of Venice. And in Hamlet and his problems, that has been in Hamlet and his problems, a literary work by Bradley. Shylock has been put in a different kind of perspective. I'm not going off the track, my children. Like, why cannot Shylock be a hero? Why cannot Shylock be a hero? He asks. There was rivalry between Christians and Jews during that time. So from that perspective, he might have been made a villain. And why cannot Shylock be a hero? Okay, due to this. So this angle and perspective is very important. Though this is a pictorial kind of description, there are such possibilities. Are you all with me, my children? Hello, dear students. Are you all with me? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this interpretation, the way we look at the picture, your meta reading, your perspectives really counts. Okay. Congrats to every one of you once again. So please, have a look at, or please have an idea about these are the things which we have to remember or with us while we are doing all these things. Now we are about to move on to the next. We have some three or four more tasks, but I think I'm expected to wind up my session by 10:45. Baidu sir, Narayan sir, are you there or not? Narayan sir? Okay. At what time do we normally wind up the session? By 10:45, right?
Yes, sir.
Hello, my children. Is that so?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. So the next is a game. Next is a game. Please have a look at the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir, we are here. Gireesh, sir.
Okay, thank you.
We are here, sir. We are here.
But you said 10:45 I need to wind up, right, sir?
No, at 11 o'clock, I think.
Okay, is it so? Okay.
At 11 o'clock you can.
Okay, is that so? Okay. No issues. Well, dear all, it's always fun listening to someone's lie when you already know the truth. Okay. I think just have a look at the last statement I have even made. It was not a lie. I just wanted to stop the session at 10:45. But the truth is that we're expected to finish the session at 11 o'clock. And maybe you were knowing it or not. I just said it. So please have a look at the board. It's always fun listening to someone's lie when you already know the truth. Okay. Think about, your mom or someone at home comes to you that, oh, you are so hungry, you are so tired. What to do? I'll prepare you something for that. But actually you might have heard something from your friend's house, and you are you have really had your food and you don't feel like eating anything. When your someone tells you, come on, have something, no, I don't want, I'll take it afterwards. It may happen, may not happen. So next session is something like, there is, as Francis Bacon, the great essayist and the aphorist, talks a lot about truth. The truth is a well-known essay written by Francis Bacon, the great essayist. Well, I want you all to come out with two truths and one lie. Can you hear me? Hello,
Yes,
all.
sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
this is the next task. You are all going to
Yes, sir.
tell two truths and one lie. Is that clear? This is fast. Don't be so serious. Okay. We are not expected to tell lie. We begin the session with a great message by the great who
Mahatma.
always talks about truth and non-violence. What
MP
was the
Gandhi.
message? Yeah, Mahatma Gandhi. Okay. That means my life is my message. Okay. We are expected to tell truth. As part of the game, this is just a task, a game session. I want you to give two truths and one lie. Is that okay? And what is the task? After, one of you will tell two truths and a lie, and your friends will be telling us which is the lie. So let it be in such a way that you are not giving them easy way to pick out which is the lie. No, you have to be very sharp. Okay, you have to decide in such a way, that leaves trouble to them to pick out which is the lie. Two truths and one lie. Okay, this is the task I'm going to give you now. A very simple task. Can anyone make a try? Okay, for example, I get up. I'll give you one cut. Very simple. Can you hear me? Yeah. I get up very late. Okay. I cut my brother's hair. He goes to school by bus. Is that okay? I get up very late. I cut my brother's hair and he goes to school by bus. Are the three sentences lie or truth? What do you think? Come on, pick out if there is a lie.
Too much lie.
Huh? No lie?
Too much lie.
Second one was a lie. What was that? What was the statement?
I cut my brother's
All
hair.
right, all right, all right. Okay. It was such a very simple one. Okay, this is how you're going to work it out. Okay, all right. So you will be giving three sentences, of which one will be a lie. It does not have an order. Okay, that is your creativity. Okay, right. Go on. Just take 1 minute to think over.
I get up every day at 8 a.m. I do a little bit of exercise. I drink a glass of water every morning.
Okay. Okay, Sain has opened it. Hello, now it's your turn.
I think it's the second one.
Is it so, Sain?
Sir, I didn't hear that.
She says it's the Gagi says it's the second one is a lie.
Wait, the exercise one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's wrong.
Okay. What she said is wrong. Okay, your turn is over. Now, hello.
Third.
Sain. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay, one more can try. Now you know the choices. There are only just two options.
The third one.
Arinanda, come on.
Third one, sir.
The drinking water or waking up in the morning.
Drinking water.
Okay, that is correct. Drinking water.
Okay.
I always forget that.
Okay. Congratulations, Sain Hamsa, for having come up with, yeah, is such a naughty. And really, you are very true to yourself for presenting an order of this kind. The order also matters. Congrats to every one of you. Come on, now you got the fun. Come on, take turns. Congrats, everyone. Now you have one chance. Okay, be very vigilant, be alert. Okay. Come on.
Can I?
Sure. Neeraj. Come on.
I'm a ninth standard student. I go to school every day in a week. I go to school by bus.
Okay. I'm a ninth
Hey God,
standard student. Yeah.
The second one.
Second one. Second
she
one.
goes to school every day in a
Okay,
week.
okay. She goes to school every day. Okay, that goes without saying. That goes without saying. We know. Okay, very good. Congrats, Neeraja. Come on, others. I'm so curious about different occurrences. Come up.
So I have a lot of friends at school, and last time I had a fight with one of them, but it plays old. Yeah, we are best friends.
Excuse me.
Really.
You have a lot of friends. You had a fight with them. Come on, then.
Like with one of them, that's the second statement. I had a fight with one of them. The
All
third
right.
statement is we are best friends. All best friends fight, right? So which of those three things do you think is false?
Come out.
So, what is the third statement?
Deepak.
Third statement is that he who I fought with, I mentioned that I fought with someone. He is my best friend. It's quite puzzling, but I fought with my best friend. You know what? Let me just try another one. This is very confusing for me too at this point. So let me just come up with another one. Yeah, I got an idea. So I have a lot of friends. I fought with one of them, and well, I don't like getting into fight that often. So I just make friends with them instead later on.
Third one, you just made friends with them. Okay.
In the end, I make friends with them.
Okay.
So, which one of them is a lie? Usually, yeah, there's a clue.
No, you don't need for a clue. You have already given 3 sentences. Okay, let them check it out now.
How about you have a lot of friends?
Well, that's well, that's true. I have a lot of friends.
Okay. Okay, Deepak, one is out already. Now, anybody else wants to try? It's true that he has number of friends. Second one, that you had a fight with them.
Yeah, I know. I don't fight with my friends.
Wow. Congrats, love you all. Congrats to everyone. Come on, pick your turns. Hello, Srinanda. Come out. Hello.
Sir?
Yeah, come on. Gargi.
Yes, sir. I usually wake up at 6 a.m. I go to school by a scooty. My handwriting was very neat.
Okay. When she gets
Your
it, she goes to
handwriting was
scooty and about her handwriting. Yeah.
Second one, that means I go to school by scooty. Is that?
I vote for the last one.
Yeah.
That about her handwriting. Okay.
How about the first
Who's going
one?
to win the match? Who's going to win the match? Let's see.
You wake up at 6 a.m.
Gargi, what is
No,
that? Saying you want to say something?
she does not wake up at 6 a.m. Do you?
Okay, she doesn't wake up at 6 a.m. Okay. Every one of you sound
The second
really
one
funny.
is not
Gargi,
a
second
lie.
one. That is
No, it's not a lie. It's true. I usually go to school by my mother's scooty.
okay, fine.
The first one is also true, and the last one is the lie.
About your handwriting, is it?
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
See, okay, congrats to every one of you, and see the way she has designed it before us. Okay, No, every time it does not seem to be so easy, but normally it so happens that when you are closer to people with whom you have really contacts, you get some hints. And sometimes the way we present it, okay, normally lie, yeah, I'll tell you all those things afterwards. Okay, whoever wants to try, make a try. Afterwards we'll talk it. Come up. Hello. Hello. Come on, dear all.
So can I go again?
Sure, Zane. Come on.
Once I fell out of a bullet, like the big ones, bike.
You fell off the bike, bullet.
I fell off a scooter.
Sorry?
Scooter.
What did you do with the scooter?
I fell down with it.
Okay, you fell off the scooter.
While driving alone, okay?
While you were driving alone, okay.
At home. Third one, I fell off a jeep.
You fell off a jeep. Oh. The first one is you fell off a scooter, then...
No. First one is bullet.
The first one you fell off a bullet. Second one is you...
Fell off a scooter.
Bullet,
while
scooter.
Driving
Third
alone.
one, jeep. Oh.
You fell off a bullet when you're driving alone?
What, on the bullet? No.
Second one.
On the scooter.
From jeep?
I think it's the third one as lie.
Devananda says third one is a lie.
Yes, sir.
I think the third one is the lie.
I think the third one is the lie. I also think third one is lie.
Third one is lie.
Hello, Sain. Are
Yes,
all the three sentences a lie? No. Okay.
No.
Come on, what is the lie then? Come on.
I fell off a scooter while driving alone.
Oh, could you just share the event to us? Could you just share that event to us?
So can I turn on my video?
Oh, sure. Welcome. We loved it. We like it. We love it to see you. Okay. Come on.
So I didn't fell off a scooter while I was driving alone, but I did fall off on a bullet and a jeep.
Okay.
So one day we were going outside somewhere, and my father was like, "Can you please move the scooter?" So like without starting it, I'm like, I have the height and like the strength to move it. So I was like slowly moving it, and my father came and said, "No, you're not strong enough to move over." So I was like very angry. Like you get pissed off, right? Then when he got on the scooter, I was like getting on with him.
Okay.
And he thought I wasn't there. Like
All right. Okay.
I'm not like that heavy. He didn't know I was there.
He just rode on.
Sometimes you don't just move the handle. You kind of like
turn
the vehicle itself. So my father did that, and because of the weight like behind, it actually spun off, and then I just went like to the other side, and I hit my arm over here.
Okay.
Now whenever I keep my arm down, it just hurts very badly.
All right. Okay. Luckily, you did not get severely hurt. Okay. Thank God.
Anyway, it's a very nice description.
Yeah,
description was all right.
Yeah, great, good description. Very. Hello, can I see you once again, Zain? Okay, thank you so much. We love the way you described it. Okay, take care of yourselves, and okay, your time will come and you can do all these things. Okay, good, very good. Congrats. Okay, wonderful. Now, anybody else want to try? Anybody else wants to try? Yeah. Okay, dear all. Thank you. Now let's move on to this. Some of the things that we can keep in mind. It was about telling lies. Remember the way you have put it. So let's try not to say your lie last. These are some of the simple tips we can. Be it not something like a class of this formal setting. Even otherwise, we tend to tell lies, or sometimes we fabricate things at home just for fun. Okay. Telling lies sometimes creates that, though we are not very serious about that. So in this context, even while presenting your lie, let's try not to say your lie last. Like again, let's not over explain your lie. That is also, it easily comes up, catches out. That is giving overemphasize, undue importance to the lie, that I did that afterwards. The moment, as soon as you start, telling it, everyone will gets it out. Okay, you are caught red-handed. So again, mixing up the order of your lie and truth. I'm very happy about the way strategy you are all playing here. That is, you are mixing up the order of your lie and truth. Okay, being really tough. Everyone had a hard time to pick out, the really the order. So very funny, very funny. So mixing up the order of your lie and truth again does matters. Using simple lies that seem believable. Okay, believable lies also takes place. Like I was, you are normally you organize your events with some believable facts and unbelievable facts. So made like you are using simple lies that seems to be credible, believable, and of course keeping your statements at the same level of believability. So it's harder to figure out what is what. Hello, I'm not here to teach you how to tell lie. They're all, we are talking about this game in the sense. So keeping all the statements at the same level of believability again matters, so that it is not so easy for to figure out, for us to figure out what is what and how. And let's not let our facial expressions give your lie away. These are some of the things we have discussed. And with this,
Excuse me,
I'm
sir. It's
just
time for to wind up. Excuse
sorry.
me. Could you please
Yeah, come on.
elicit if a feedback from the students? Time to wind up.
Okay, okay, okay. At 11, we will have Sunita ma'am. Sunita ma'am, at 11 o'clock, we will have
Yes,
feedback,
yes,
right, ma'am?
yes, yes.
Okay, 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 ma'am. It's going to be 11 o'clock. It's time for feedback, as madam put it. For the time being, I'm going to conclude the sessions. Definitely great. Thank you. Love you all. And what do I say? You are all really not merely studious. You are all such enterprising students who has perseverance. As I, the great novelist Ernest Hemingway's Old Man in the Sea, does it. Like, a man can be destroyed but not never defeated. A man can be destroyed but not defeated. Or Santiago, who is old, he plans to go to the Gulf Stream. What is his great dream? To catch a greater fish, a that to a marlin. He gives a name like marlin. What is the name he given to the shark? Marlin. So he goes to the Gulf Stream with greater dreams. And even when he reaches back, gets ashore, he sees that all the fleshy part of the shark that he caught was eaten away by small fishes. But again, he prepares himself to catch a better, bigger, huge shark. So that perseverance, endurance leads us on in life, of course. This endurance and perseverance, and the boy he plays with, who is his best friend in the novel, a boy called Manolin, who is really junior to him. That means he's the this innocence, their taste, and the great DiMaggio, the baseball player DiMaggio. He doesn't dream of roses or flowers. He dreams of lions roaring in Africa. So this power of will does matter. So as he puts it, a man can be destroyed but not defeated. What I want to tell you, my children, is the same. If you cannot be the sun, be stars. It's not by size that you win or lose. Be the best of whoever you are, whatever you are. Okay, thank you so much and being with you. All the very best. Okay, see you all.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Children, it is time for your feedback.
Sir, today's class was really amazing. We really enjoyed it. And through the session, now we are really confident to talk with someone. And the first activity, that's to reflect ourselves, was really nice. And we enjoyed it a lot. And to find some words related to another word was also really much interesting, because that helped me to improve my searching ability. And every activity held in today's class was really enjoyable. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for sharing your valuable time with us.
Thank you so much.
And the
Sir,
son,
I'm
so
government
then I
education.
understand this. There's this. Okay. Hello there, sir. I'm Deepak Karan, studying English and Noor, and that's situated in Kollam district. And I'm really happy to have participated in this session of lab. It was really fun. Their games are really interesting. It really, it was fun, and you know, it improves our searching ability. Like most of your games, it was, you got to look very closely, find words, and I like this last part and the part where you got us to tell 1 minute speech. It was very wonderful and fun to be here. So yeah, I really enjoyed being here. I don't have the words to describe it. It is really fun to be here, and this session was really good, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you, sir, for doing this session so well. Thank you, sir.
So this is the kind of like learning that's actually gonna stay in our hearts forever. One time when I was back, like 2013 or 14, when I was small, I went to a class, English class, and there was like this big lecture, full time talking, no communication, just talking. That guy will be like, "This is how you use will, this is how you use and on," like all those stuff. But this is how I can learn new stuff, be interested in it, and still learn a lot more stuff than I could ever learn. Thank you, sir, for this amazing session.
So, I'm
So
Nandana
this
AS
was
from DMD
amazing.
Mangalam, and I'm going to set about Lab 33rd session was really good. So you give us a great interactive session. We really enjoyed all the games, and all the games fulfilled us with fun, and all the performers, including my peers, performed very well. Thank you.
Sir, my name is Sada Shes. The lab is really helping us to acquire the English language. Today's session was really enjoyable and it was wonderful class. I really liked and it was full of tasks and games. Lab is creating an English atmosphere and it is the right way to study or learn English. Thank you.
Sir, I'm Devananda.
Balance,
So it
sir.
was So it was a marvelous session. We all enjoyed it very much. You gave us so many miss activities. I like the picture describing very much. It was a beautiful activity. Other activities are also beautiful. Along with enjoyment, it was an informative session. We get so many messages from you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for this amazing session.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. It's time for out of thanks, please.
Thank you, sir, for this remarkable session. We really enjoyed it a lot. It was interesting and informative. Now, I would like to invite Srinanda from GVHSS Payoli to propose the vote of thanks. Srinanda?
A warm good morning to one's our present here. Thanks is not just a word, it's an emotion that we express to a person. And today, in 33rd session of LAB, Language Acquisition Program by EGE, English Graduate Association, with the topic of SCEL, Student Centered English Learning, I'm very happy to express my sincere gratitude to you all present here. First of all, I thank our inaugurator, Dr. S. Ravindra Nair, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for being with us and giving us many thoughts. I thank our resource person, K Gireesh, sir, for making this session a precious one. It's a very interactive session, a wonderful session. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I thank the strength of this program, our dearest Vadangani Narayanan, sir, who had presided over this session. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. I thank Sain from GVHSS Payoli, our anchor. He had performed well. I appreciate your confidence and effort. Thank you, Sain.